Hi everyone, welcome to 360DigiTMG. So today we are going to see what is a Toolformer. The most advanced concept they are came up with, and also like what are the different function calling with external APIs. So basically, this is the next level of basic AI or LLM, how Gen AI thinks, plans, and use tools all its own, all by its own. So we are going to explore the evolution of AI from how it started with all simple text generation, then later to intelligent reasoning engines that think, plan, and take action, everything on its own. So first of all, what is Gen AI? So initially, it started with a model that generate new content text, code, images, rather than just doing the basic task of classifying existing data or a classification or linear regression kind of task. Like it evolved into creating new text, code, and images. And now it also does have this feature of next gen reasoning, so it doesn't stop with generating this text code images, but also it like the LLMs like GPT, Claude, Gemini function. So it is a intelligent. It function as a intelligent reasoning engines, and also beyond prediction, it helps in decision making and planning the entire system. For example, like ChatGPT writes codes, summarize reports, or plan trips. If you want to go to London or any city, just you have to give the prompt, and easily it will get a right API, and it will book the tickets for you at the optimized rate. All beyond just earlier it was simple text generation, now to like multiple tasks at the with the same advanced LLM using Gen AI. So basically, how does this LLM think? So this reasoning in Gen AI works in following ways. Like it uses chain of thought. Whenever you give some instruction, it goes step by step throughout the problems. It think through, and basically it will be in sequential order, one by one step at a time. And tree of thought. It also explore multiple reasoning paths simultaneously, so that it chooses the best one. And also self consistency, like once it generates the solution, it also generates multiple solution to pick up the best one, so that it keeps improving it by itself. Here there is a beautiful example for chain of thought process, how it happens. Like if you ask the question of LLM to find if Alice is older than Bob and Bob is older than Charlie, who is the oldest? So basically first it understands that is greater than Bob, the age. Also, it understands that Bob is greater than Charlie. Now it forms a correlation, the first and second. It like understands Alice is greater than Bob, who is greater than Charlie, which finally it comes to the conclusion Alice is the oldest person here. This is how it goes with a chain of sequential process, chain of thought actions. Multi-step task execution. So this is comes in the planning. Like whenever you give a complex task, like I want to build a application that manages multiple um, tasks, or it should have so many features that you cannot like simply go ahead and build it. It requires a lot of back end, front end, different libraries. But whenever you give all this complex, heavy prompt to the Gen AI, it doesn't get like overwhelmed. It just breaks down all the complex goals into manageable subtasks and execute one by one. Sometimes sequential when one is relied on the previous task, sometimes in parallel when they are independent. And also it decides the order and then execute. This is the process by which it executes the multi-step task execution. For example, as I said, like if you want to plan a three-day trip to Paris under 50,000, it first checks for the flights available in the respective website and check for the accommodation. and also it keeps the budget in mind and give you the optimized rates and optimize the ticket choices where you can select. And we have, like latest tools like Auto GPT, Baby AGI. So this is how it executes in the backend of these tools. And why tool use matters. So first, the limitation. LLMs are text-only systems. They don't have access to live data, databases, or external APIs. Like if you, ask any live data or weather data or any kind of regularly updating information, LLM could not say unless it is connected to the respective API. And the solution. So that is where we are like, integrating all these different APIs that is necessary for LLM to go fetch the information and to deliver us. And the real applications are like, as I said, weather data for any kind of databases or any news channels information if you want. So basically it can connect with different such APIs. Toolformer. So this is the concept, self-supervised tool use. So Meta AI's innovations. Like in 2023, Meta came up with this research paper, Toolformer, where like before even you like integrating these kind of APIs, it is a like idea proposed by the Meta to train the LLM from the basic, from the scratch, along with the APIs, so that you don't need to like write a separate functions to call the APIs. This LLM itself would be like come with a built-in APIs, API calling feature. So this is still in idea phase. This is not yet like productionized, or this is not yet executed in full phase. Maybe like we can expect in 1 or 2 years. Yeah. Now coming back to the function calling, this is actually ready for the production ready to use. Like you can write define multiple functions to call multiple APIs, and you can pass those functions along with a prompt template to the LLM, so that whenever user ask a query related to like any information which has to be fetched from external APIs, it refers whether those information are already like uh, you know those functional APIs are already in this dictionary, which we are going to prepare. If it is there, it will fetch one of those function and it will execute that API through the code written inside the function. This is a like basically we can connect to any API, and based on the like semantic search, it will get the right function name based on the user query. As you see here, like Toolformer, it is like a self-learned tool used at a training time. This is just a concept, not yet executed in real time. Whereas if you see this function calling, this is structured developer-defined tool. Like you can define multiple functions to access the external APIs, and it is used at the inference time. So like once you define it, you can pass this to the prompt template along with prompt template into LLM, and during inference time, you can make these API calls work. Coming to the future, what is next? So AI agents, like autonomous actions would be like everywhere. Like let's say if you're going to do some marketing, digital marketing, or if you're going to do some a website development or any like product review, there are a lot of online jobs are available right now, which human beings are doing, right? Like even for let's say there is a blog reviewer, blog digital marketer. There are a lot of tools where people, a lot of jobs where people can work from home. Unlike like if you see labor jobs, uh, where the person has to be present inside the industry. These are the jobs like you can do at any places. So AI agents are focused on these kind of jobs, and these kind of jobs are easily like you can automate those jobs using these autonomous actions with different API keys. Like you can browse web, send mails, book tickets, write code independently. Even as a software development role, it can perform AI agent. And how does it do it? By reason plus act loops, like continuous cycles of reasoning and action of complex problem solving. And also it has very like good long-term memory, like these advanced LLMs, like long, long context window, like remembering what we have interacted even sometimes some days back, and it will be able to give suggestions accordingly. And hybrid system. So like we cannot right now at the moment we cannot purely depend on this LLM AI agentic also. Somewhere it has to be combined with the symbolic logic for like enhanced reasoning capabilities, like actual formula that we have either integration or differentiation. So both together as a hybrid, it does a wonderful job. So like from chatbots, it has moved to your cognitive systems. So as we discussed, the next generation of AI, like won't just answer questions. It will reason like a human, plan like a strategist, and act like an agent. And this tool former and function calling, this is the like next way of representing the first steps towards this transformative future. As these technologies mature, we'll see AI systems that truly understand context and soon replacing like most of the jobs that is right now relied on human beings. And will they be totally replaced by this? Not at all. Like if you have a good understanding of all these things, you'd be more like working along with this. This will ease your work, and this also like immensely increase your potential in like working in the like growth of AI, enhancing your skills in the growth of AI, and adapting yourself to like the fast phase of this development, software development or AI integration department. Yeah. And here in 360 Digit MG, like you can find all these courses with real-time projects. You can have a hands-on experience, and also you can get a like each and every concept from the basic. You'll be understanding it without any like having a high-level understanding. But when you like get to know the each and every thing from the scratch, you remember it for long and you apply it in the real-time projects by your own. Yeah, that is it all about this AI agents. Yeah, thank you. And also like for more such advanced like technologies information or any kind of like practical concepts explanation, please follow 360 Digit MG for future such good videos also. Yeah, thank you.